slow. I'll get that hot chocolate in the woods. Cheers. This was something that's been on my mind because I love the story and I want to share it. And hopefully you guys can get something out of it too. But about maybe a year or two ago, when I still lived in Boston, I would ride my bike around pretty often, and I'd like to go to the Boston Harbor. Even though it was about an hour bike ride from my place, because I lived kind of on the outskirts of Boston, I still loved going there every once in a while. And one day I went to this cafe, and I just worked on stuff for a few hours, and it was starting to become 2 or 3 p.m. and I didn't have anything to eat aside from coffee that morning, so I decided that it was time to go home. And the bike ride was going to be an hour, so I was kind of like meh about it because I still wanted to stay there and stuff. But so I'm on my bike on the way back home, right? And I haven't gone too far yet. And I remember this one point, there was a bridge to go back towards the direction of my home. But to the right of me, I looked over there. There was an alleyway. Boston has like beautiful brick architecture, a very historical, very cozy feeling. I love the architecture. And at the end of the alleyway, there was just the sun was just shining down, which caused this like glimmer effect at the end of that alley. And I thought it was the most beautiful thing. And so I stopped there and I was like, should I just go home because I'm really hungry? Or should I just check out this alley because it looks really cool? Even though I had no idea where it was going to lead to, I just was drawn to going to that alley. So I decided to go down the alley anyway because it looked pretty. And I get off my bike and I'm walking down just like really admiring the architecture, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, do you want a free meal?" to my backside, and I turn around and there's this woman who's offering me a free meal. I forget what the restaurant was, but they were having a soft opening that day. They weren't even open yet, but they were giving away free meals to people who walked by or knew about it. I think it was called Dig In, actually, yeah. And I was like, wait, really? And she's like, yeah, just come on in and choose whatever you want. So it's crazy. And there wasn't many people there because I don't think a lot of people knew about it. So I'll try to find the picture of my meal in the video that I took that day, but I was so excited. And I guess the lesson of this whole story is, in my experience, the universe will always bring to you what you want, and even more so, and in ways that are like playful. If you just let go of needing to control where to go, where to be at a certain time, and planning things out so much, the more I just let go. And I went down that alleyway because it was beautiful and I was curious about it. So because I followed my curiosity, I got a reward in turn. I know that like the universe sent that lesson to me in such a beautiful way. It knew I was hungry, and so because I was also, I think the good mood that I was in as well, because I got a lot of work done that day, and it was such a beautiful day to bike around. When you're in good spirits and just in the flow and not expecting anything, just really present and just act upon the present moment out of curiosity and excitement and inspiration, that's when the universe will give you what you want and need in that moment and more. So yeah, little like synchronicities like that keep adding up in my life just show me, just affirm to me that there is something like the innate intelligence of how things operate, you know. It's everywhere, and we're all connected, and we're all interacting whether or not we realize it. We're interacting on that invisible plane, that field that exists, that connects all of us, you know. One of my goals in life is to just reconnect with that divine thing that permeates all, and trust in that thing. And hopefully, through me trusting it and through my life just flowing as beautifully as it has been, I hope to impart that inspiration onto you guys, and just realize when you let go of control and expectation of the future and just be present and start acting upon your curiosity and your excitement, even though it's not logically correct, it's like, it's there for you. Everything is here for you to experience, and you just have to say yes to it. But yeah, what else is there? Oh, there's something that also comes to mind. My friend, we were having a conversation, and he was like, you know what scares me about you is that you value faith over reason. And I responded, well, there is no reason for me not to have faith. And that's the truth. There really isn't any reason to. Why would I not have faith? Why would I not trust in the thing that is at least so obvious to me? When I act upon love and joy and excitement and curiosity, all those emotions that we used to act upon when we were kids, when we were pure, when we weren't polluted with all these thoughts and societal expectations and stuff, that's where it all's supposed to be. We're supposed to go back to that. And I believe that as a society, we are going to go back to our roots. We are going to see how living amongst nature harmoniously, growing our own food, and putting our hands in the dirt, connecting back with nature is connecting back with our spirit, with God, with who we truly deeply are. And nothing, no phone, no technological invention can ever recreate that feeling of being in tune with nature. Not to like put technology down, because I'm filming this video on a nice camera, and I'm really happy about it. Technology has given us amazing things, and I'm so grateful for it. My phone, my laptop, my camera, like, I am so grateful for what it has provided. It's just now that we have these powerful tools, I believe the future includes us like merging the two. What we have invented through our, like, I don't even know how this damn camera works, and it's like magic, you know? So imagine combining that knowledge, that technological knowledge, with what we know about nature, and how the trees they all have assigned functions, right? These trees, the grass, the birds, the squirrels, all the animals, they have an assigned function, and they know how to do it without having to think about it, because it's instinctual. So how about we merge what is instinctual, nature? We all have that instinct, but man has been imbued with this curiosity, this want to explore, and invent, which is such a beautiful thing. So like imagine merging the two, the masculine machinery, industry, cerebral like thinking and logic, with the spirit, which is the emotions, the intuition, the connection with nature, and just the flow. We would be literally a utopia on Earth. I can't even imagine how that would look like. But I mean, I can see like, buildings in the city. Sometimes the city can seem kind of cold and just everyone's kind of robotic and just rushing from one place to another. Imagine the city being imbued with like the jungle and just trees everywhere and plants not falling off the roof, but like, how plants kind of drape over architecture. That's such a beautiful sight to me. So if we could merge the advanced technology that we have and the advanced technology that is inherent within nature, amazing. Yeah, so I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll cut this short. Bye, thanks for watching.